Alright boys and girls, how's it going there? Good morning, Borada and all that malarkey. Good morning, afternoon everybody, hope everybody's well. It's another Tech Tuesday. I haven't done one for ages because I just forget, and I haven't got that much to show you anyway, so I thought I'd give it a resurrect this one. I've got a few ideas of things to do, so let's see how it goes. So on this one we are going to talk about one of my bikes, so let's have a look at it. So today's Tech Tuesday is my Orbea Rise H15. Absolutely cracking bike. Interestingly, when I've been out on rides and I've had a chat with other riders and they're riding the Levo SL, every single one of them has said if they'd have realised that bike was coming out, they'd have waited and not bought the SL, simply because it's cheaper and it's got the bigger battery. So lesson learned there, boys. It's all about the name. Specialised. Anyway, so that's it, my Orbea Rise H15. So let's have a quick walk through about it, because I have made some changes on it. So let's start at the top in the cockpit. Right, got my rev grips. I do flip between rev grips and some ergon grips depending on what I'm doing. Really do like the rev grips. Really like them. I seem to go through many bells. I found this type the strongest so far from Temu. I really like that. The brakes are all the same on the levers and stuff, but I have put these little covers on. I found these on Temu. Really good. You get a really nice feel when you're braking. I do enjoy those. Enjoy them. I like them. I've put the colour display on simply because I couldn't see the black and white display telling me what mode I'm in because my eyes are a bit knackered. So the colour ones help. So that's all good. Lovely. I've recently changed my watch because the small watch which I had, ladies' wristwatch, it rattled the hands off. So I've just bought this other one from Amazon. No, I think that was Temu. No, that was Temu for a couple of quid. A kiddie sports watch. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, cockpit's pretty standard. Oh, I'm running 20. I think these are the fat bars, alloy fat bars, and I think these are the 20mm rise. Could be the 30, but I reckon it's a 20. I used to run the 40s, but I've gone to the 20 or 30 now, and I really like that. Okay, coming down, we've got the RRP Pro Guard, the big one. Really like that. Much better than the Mud Hugger one. I've put a 220 rotor on, front and rear. I had a 220 kicking around, so I stuck that on the front and I chucked one on the rear as well. I'm still running the twin, the single caliper pots, the standard pots, which are brilliant. I don't know why anybody would want to put 4 pots on this bike, because I think they're bloody brilliant. Really good, very powerful. Forks, the outer 36s standard. However, the standard travel is 140, and I went to TFT Tuned and bought a 170 air shaft and stuck that in. That was a pretty simple job. So I've got 170 travel up front. I've put a piece of Magic Mary on the down tube just to protect it from the rock strikes. I've got a separate piece here. So move the camera down. Separate piece here because the protector which comes with the bike, that got hit with a rock and smashed the securing bolt. So rather than replace that, I just taped a piece of Magic Mary on it. Swapped out the shock for a RockShox Monarch RC3, and the size of that, if I look at my notes, I think it's 216 by 63, giving me 160mm of travel at the back end. Standard water bottle carrier which comes with the bike, and that also fits the range extender which I have. Swapped out the seat because the other one was a bit bloody solid, no padding in it. So the only reason I got this SDG one, Bel Air, is because it looked good. It looked old school and it's really comfy. I do like that seat. Coming down, again, standard cranks, Magpeds. These are the Magped 2s. If you watch my video when I did the alternative Trans-Cambrian Way, and on day one I had a pedal issue, contacted Magpeds, and they did me a deal on a brand new set of Magped 2s rather than replace a spindle. So I've put old Magpeds which were on this bike on the Wild, and these are the Magped 2s. Love the Magpeds. If you haven't tried them, give them a go, you'll love them too. Nothing much going on down here. It's a standard back end. I like to put mudguards. I like to put an inner tube on the frame both sides to protect it. I got my new rear meg after I went up the Brecon Beacons and that got smashed off. I think that's an SLX, cheaper version than what was on, but it does the job just fine. Just fitted a new chain, 220 rotor, standard caliper, and that is pretty much it for that bike. Absolutely love it. Really, really, really love it. Like I say, I've got the range extender, so it's a 540 watt battery, and I think the range extender is 272, and it's just about 800 watts of gigawatt electrical petrol power, so that's pretty good. And that's the Rise. So I didn't get that bike to replace, or I didn't get that bike to replace the Wild. I bought this bike for, you know, good long days out, and I love the downhilly bumpy stuff, because the big bikes, it's good to throw down a hill, but it is quite heavy. But the good thing about this bike, it feels like a regular bike, but you've still got a bit of weight there to keep things stable, and you've got the e-power. Now I'm just trying to look and think if there's anything else I've missed about it. But no, that's it. 170, 160, offset bushings front and rear. Now, if anybody's thinking, if anyone's got one of these bikes and they want to up the travel, you can only put a 160 travel on the large and the extra large. With the extra large, you don't need to put offset bushings in. I'm not too sure about a large. You may need to put offset bushings in the rear. I've got them front and rear. But definitely large and extra large. I don't think you can get away with it on a medium and a small, so I wouldn't try. And 160 on the large and extra large is the most travel you can get, so don't try and put a bigger stroke shock on, because it won't fit. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Tech Tuesday revisited. The Rise. If anybody's got any questions about this bike or what I've done to it, please get in touch, drop me a comment, and I will try and answer it as best I can. Right, until the next Tech Tuesday, I've already got an idea what it's going to be. Dead exciting. In a bit, peeps.